Mute. Yo, yo. Time out. Hello. Yo, yo. Oh, let's see who. We got me, myself, and this motherfucker. Oh, all right, chat.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this round? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to his left and makes a completion. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stiff arms the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's an important first down on that running play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down.
Bring him out.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
No, it's dead.
Hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
He's dead.
Completion, but it's a nice job by the...
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Ball handed off. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Yeah, I thought I'd take a sack though. Oh.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure.
Jeez.
Up and brought down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Huh?
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive
Get the
pressure.
thing off.
And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
What?
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had...
That's what I want to know. Now they score.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he let the ball go.
Good catch.
Is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. It shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's what makes this
Yeah.
tight end so dangerous.
Let's talk about it.
Flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch made by the tight end. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, I thought you
Brings up
thought
2nd
this.
down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to be brought
Need
down.
love.
Ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for
What
the
a
first
chance.
half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The sure hands. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after the completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Like what?
Incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risk.
Like what? That's not a catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's tough. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back grabs
like you're awful.
They'll bring him down. The defense
You're bad.
short of the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
USC. Ohio State. Miami? Go to Miami next year. When they do Miami.
So here we go. First play of the quarter.
I win the Heisman with Miami.
First down. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Tuggle. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, we're going to throw the ball. It's an outbound catch made. Bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Georgia has moved into the red zone. In the red area, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, this is
good
why
shot.
I love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this.
It's a good shot.
The quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to.
That's a good shot. Shot in the dark. 15 up.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
What a long run for the touchdown.
That's how we do
It
it.
wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They
Yep.
have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I have 7 subscribers. Who the fuck are these 7 people? It's randos. Come on, man. Starter, junior, my senior. I'm going to Heisman Trophy. Crazy. Heisman. Crazy, baby. It's a good W. First game on. That actually W. Damn. My one viewer left. Sorry, one viewer. I appreciate you. One viewer, come back, bro. On to my one viewer. What the fucky? Yeah, something like that. GPA increase at 9. What the fucky? Those are targets? Man, I'm hitting that nigga by. Hey. Fucky. Catch bonus. Need a motherfucking man. Fuck. Ah. There you go. Something like that. Oh. Oh, no, just wait for it, bro. Try. Can't do nothing. Just beat these niggas, man. Georgia Tech niggas, man. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. All my leadership go down. I ain't do nothing. Go back to normal. I go to school. My GPA decent. Yeah, on another fucking skill point. Fucky. Can't upgrade my guy. Yeah, 88. Oh, I got +1 power? Might have to upgrade this. Accuracy. Bro, if we don't clap cheeks, my girlfriend
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration.
We're almost in it.
As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports
We had a #1 mother. Oh, someone liked it. Hey, someone liked it. Shout out to who liked it. Alright. #6, Hendricks. All right, let's go, coach.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior.
Gotta establish that.
Yards. Great tackle there. The Dogs left no doubt about who is king of the Peach State the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a beatdown. It wasn't close. And listen, Georgia's had a lot of wins in this series. Georgia Tech's going to need to find some confidence, some belief. Something needs to go good early because Georgia has owned the upper hand in this series.
Quarterback checking the play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running.
The Black Mahomes, man. Black Mahomes.
This is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
He finds his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make
the Black
sure he
Mahomes
to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to throw on second down.
Like, what the?
Grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Oh, he caught it.
This is the type of play that decides
Oh.
games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Running back goes in motion. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Georgia! A great catch and run for 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
It's stupid.
So the penalty will
My
not be
brother.
The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Gotta run the
offense
ball.
set for a first down play.
Gotta run the ball.
The give on the inside.
There we go.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
That's beautiful.
And they'll stop him just short
Ground
of the first
game.
down, just
Okay.
inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Oh my
So
God.
nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of grounds.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone.
I just run this. Are you serious?
They'll give it to the back.
The damn ball. There you go.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
There you go.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
That's how you play ball, baby.
You kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the
I also have
quarterback
one
wants to
person
support
view.
this. Small gain, but some information.
Let me
you
turn
gather
off my
maybe for
YouTube
the next
app.
time you get to run an RPO.
It's gonna say 0.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
There's 0.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He'll do it himself. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
Damn. I really got to score.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. Behind his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing
I'll take a
that he
shot.
was giving up some size. They'll use
Pause.
the timeout right before halftime. Maybe
Give
time
him
for one or
upside.
two more plays.
Well, we're attacking the motherfucking seasons.
With his receivers.
The scene, man. So,
dialing up a second down pass play. Lofts one high and deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take another shot here.
Come on, baby.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Why he pressing my nigga like that, though?
They'll throw it on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback. And
bagged up.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from
What
the 17?
fucking play is this? RPO. This is fucking not gonna work, chat. Bop.
He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not able to bring the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
I ain't mad at it, coach.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on 2nd down.
Oh my goodness.
A little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Attaboy.
And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. A shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Tuggle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Going for 6. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you win.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Line getting set on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really play.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. The Dogs enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. He leaves it with the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. From the gun to give, looking for room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all...
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Slides a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run, it's Robinson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Running out of time in the pocket. And delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play,
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the right side. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Got him. He's sacked.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Hand off to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here's the 2nd down play. Here comes the handoff. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to...
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Tuggle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. The back's got it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will just take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.